Today's story is about something simple but powerful in English, in business English. The first impression. At work, a good first impression does not come from complicated grammar. It comes from your tone of voice, your facial expression, your eye contact, your body language, and a few warm, clear sentences with confidence. So it was Monday morning at GreenTech, the company that we have been talking about in the previous episodes. A new colleague, Lena, was starting her first day. So she walked into the office slowly, tentatively, looking around here and there with a small, nervous smile. May stood up, smiled warmly, and said, "Hi, Lena. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the team." So a gentle smile, a relaxed shoulders, and a friendly tone helped Lena more than any advanced vocabulary can do. "Hi, Lena. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the team." John, the manager, came over and said, "Good to have you with us. Let me show you around." So he used open posture, arms relaxed, and body facing Lena, not crossed, not closed. This kind of body language does not communicate safety or welcome. So, safety and welcome is communicated by body language before any grammar, before any words do. John then walked through the office with Lena. So, walk through means to move from one side to another, usually passing different areas, different parts of the office. Lena's office, May's office, John's office, and different the canteen where you eat lunch, the tea room that you can have coffee and tea for a break. So you walk through an office, through a park, through a museum. So if you say walk in the park instead of walk through the park, in the park means you spend time in the park, spend time in the park, spending time there. If you say walk across the office, you go from one side to the other in a sort of straight line. So these small prepositions, in the park, through the park, can change the picture in the listener's mind. They're simple, small little words, but they're important for clear English. Let's get back to the story. So as John and Lena walked through the office, John pointed out the meeting room, the quiet corner, the team's desk, the kitchen. So pointed out is also a common phrasal verb. Pointed out, to show. Not just to show, but to show and highlight. To make something clear, to show and highlight something to someone so that they notices, so that they notice it. So you can point out a mistake. You can point out the correct door. That's the door to go to. Or you can point out the next step. This is what you should do in this report. Point out, show clearly, to highlight something. It is very useful. Just a small word as well, just out. Point out. Just like walk through, walk in. It is useful at work because it sounds natural and clear. Finally, John showed Lena her desk and said, "If you need anything, just ask." Obviously, he said it with a smile and said it warmly with a kind, welcoming tone, an open posture as well. So let's pause here. So these are polite sentences. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the team. If you need anything, just ask. They're powerful not because they are advanced English, not because they are high vocabulary, but because they're just warm and respectful. So in English speaking workplaces, Polite comes from three elements working together. First, facial expression, looking warm, looking welcoming, a smiling eye, smiling mouth. A small smile can make your English sound instantly friendlier. Second, eye contact. Short, gentle eye contact, not staring, gentle eye contact builds trust. Not staring, not looking away, not looking nervously, not looking quickly. Just natural connection with natural blinking. The third, body language, open posture shows you're welcoming, not crossed arms, not not crossed legs, not closing up. This is a closed posture. So a closed posture can feel unfriendly, even if your English words sound correct. Welcome to the office. That's not very welcoming if your body language says differently to what you say with words. Now let's look at some English phrases. Welcome aboard. You may hear this in offices. Originally, it came from ships, people coming aboard a boat, aboard a boat. Today, it simply means welcome, you're part of the team now. Welcome aboard. It is friendly, slightly informal, and very common in international workplaces. Now let's continue back to the story. After the tour, May asked Lena, "How is your first morning going?" This kind of small talk is normal in English speaking offices. Small talk is not deep conversation. It is light, safe, and polite. It helps people feel comfortable without asking personal questions. So, useful small talk questions include: how's your first day so far? Are you settling in? Okay? Need any help at the moment? Need anything? So now let's learn these three vocabulary words from this part. First, impression. An impression is a feeling that you give someone when they first meet you. At first impression, the first feeling you get when you see or meet someone. So a first impression can be friendly, calm, confident, or uncomfortable. The key is that people remember how you made them feel. That's impression. 2. Tone. Tone is how your voice sounds. Warm, calm, soft, sharp, rushed, or relaxed. Tone can change the meaning of the same word. Nice to meet you with a smile feels completely different from nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, said in a quickly or a cold way. And third, settle in. To settle in means to become comfortable in a new place or situation. Are you settled in? Are you comfortable? I'm settled in. Are you starting to feel comfortable here? You can say, are you settling in? Okay. So let's practice these politely. Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome to the team. If you need anything, just ask. Say them with a gentle smile, relaxed voice, and an open posture. Now let's finish the story. At the end of the day, Lena was packing her laptop. She looked tired, but happier than in the morning. May passed by and said, "Good job today. First days are always busy, but you handled everything well." Lena smiled and said, "Thank you, May. I really appreciate your help." And this is the heart of today's lesson. A first good, no, A good first impression is not about perfect English, it's about kind English, warm words, natural eye contact, open posture, soft tone. These elements together create trust and confidence. Now, a gentle connection to your learning journey if you have been following the other short business stories. The apology, the reminder, the feedback, the negotiation, you may notice that each lesson builds one small part of your workplace confidence. This first impression lesson joins the same journey. Each story adds a new skill, and slowly they begin to work together in real life. Let's end with a simple practice. Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome aboard. Wait, if you need anything, just ask. So short, warm, confident. That's how you make a first good impression at work.